All right, ladies and gentlemen, so welcome back. Welcome back to another episode on Antonicus Aurelius Motivates, my channel here. And y'all already know what we do. So happy Monday. You know, it's Monday. We're back again. Y'all already know. I do a topic of the day every day here on my walk and talk thing. Then I get out, do my walk and talk. We have a talk about it. A discussion over it. I'll break it down for you, tell you how I feel about it. And then, after that, if anyone would like to leave any positive feedback in the comment sections below after the video, I appreciate that. I appreciate everyone here who is with me, who has been with me, who has already subscribed to my channel. If you're new here, please like my video. Please press the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. And welcome. I'm glad to have you. And ring my bell so you can be notified every time when I create new content. So with that being said, y'all already know that I just give a little introduction every time before I get into the topic in the video. I introduce myself, so I'm Antonicus Aurelius. This is my channel, Antonicus Aurelius Motivates. And everything that I do here and that we do here is positive vibes, uplifting, encouraging videos for those of you who may be going through your own personal battles, struggles, or just whatever you're facing in your life, difficulties, hardships, and things like that. I'm here for you. I'm also here for any of you who, you just feel abandoned. You feel like everyone gave up on you. You feel lost. And you just feel alone. I'm here for you as well. And I'm here for any of you who are just trying to better yourself or trying to make yourself into a better person, and you're reaching for goals and trying to do things to improve yourself. I'm here for you as well. So with that being said, y'all already know, I just like to give a testimony of about myself, or I like to give my testimony, a short testimony every morning about what I've lived through. And this is for whoever does not know of me or know about me and who is new here. For those of you who have already been with me, y'all already know the story, but I always just briefly tell the story at the beginning of the video for those who may be coming in new so they can know what I've lived through. So I've lived through pure hell. Pure hell. People have literally tried to kill me and my mother. But before all that, they've tried to destroy my entire life and existence and take me off the map. They tried to bring my bank account down to $0 block my income, tried to destroy my business, tried to destroy everything about me and my life. And I know the reasons why this happened to me. And it has to do with because of my ministry that I tried to start back in 2013, Christ Money, and my Christian rap and everything that I was doing associated with that. And I know that it was the devil who targeted my life. I know that's what it was. And I know the reasons why all this happened. It was to silence my voice, to try to stop me from my mission, my assignment, what I came to do. And everyone who came against me to do what they did to me, to betray me, backstab me, and all the people who entered my life that were fake, were sent by the enemy to try to cause me to unalive myself or cause me to harm myself in some kind of way. And I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that's exactly why everything happened to me the way it happened to me in my life. And so that's my testimony. And then on September 25th, 2024, my house was shot in a drive-by shooting. And yeah, bullet holes all in the walls of my house, all up in my mama's bedroom walls, all in her ceiling in her bedroom. There was gun smoke in the house. She was screaming bloody murder. I had the dive bomb in my hallway. I was afraid I was going to die. And so they've terrorized, tormented, and traumatized my entire life. And yeah, I survived all of that. We survived all of that by the grace of God. The same night when it happened, I was getting my laundry basket off my dryer in my hallway, and I was playing my audio Bible. So I know my guardian angels had us protected that night. And that's the reason why I made it through all that. But to this day, and this is going on 9 months since it happened, the perpetrator or perpetrators have still not been apprehended. So to me, I already know, man. Ain't no doubt about it, man. They covered it up, man. The powers that be covered the whole thing up. I feel like it was covered up. I know it was covered up. It had to been. And so anyway, because they should have been done, caught by now, whoever did it. And so I survived all of that, okay? So this is for whoever does not know me or know of me. And so this is the reason why after I survived all of this stuff, this made me want to go harder on my channel, just to because it gave me a new appreciation for my life, a new, stronger appreciation for my life. And it made me want to, I always kind of wanted to do this anyway. But it made me want to do it more for other people, just to give them the strength to, like the church says, never give up, because I'm never giving up. I'm still not giving up, and I'm still going through this BS right now, still waiting on justice and all that, but I'm still fighting, hanging on. I don't even know how I'm still here, man, but I am. And it's a miracle I'm still here. It's a miracle I'm driving this car. Everything is a miracle. All I can do is just say it's by the grace of God, man. It's by the grace of God that I'm here, still doing what I'm doing. So with all that being said, and I went in a long time on the introduction this morning, but anyway, it is what it is. I have to do this every time. The topic of the day today is going to be on how what happened was they identified you as the problem. But the whole entire time, you were the solution to the problem, okay? But they identified you as the problem, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this topic, all right? Let's go ahead and get it. Let's go. Okay, so like I was saying, and this is how it is, man. For real. They identified you as the problem. But the whole entire time, you were actually the solution to the problem. To their problem, to your problem, to everyone's problem. But they couldn't see it. And the reason why was because, you see, what it was the whole entire time was they were too worried about being intimidated by your gift or your talent, so it made them jealous of you, and they let all of that get in the way of, and I'm just gonna go the other way because someone else is walking out here this morning, and I just, every time when I'm doing the video, I don't want to get distracted, so I'm just gonna keep trying to come. And somebody is out here mowing the lawn this morning here, but y'all already know I done been here before, and this spot is pretty nice. And it's a nice field out here, you know, and everything like that. I just switched up the location for a while because I had messed up my Achilles calf muscle tendon doing jogging and stuff like that a little too heavy when I don't think I was ready. But anyway, so I was resting that, and this area is a shorter path, and excuse the noise of the lawnmower, man. You know what I mean? But let me just get past this real quick. But like I was saying though, yeah. And not to get off the topic too much, you know. I didn't mean to stray off the topic too far. Excuse that noise. I just wanted to get past that real quick, man. But yeah, not to stray off the topic too far. Like what I was saying was, they identified you as the problem because they was jealous of you, and so they was hating on you, and they had, well, I've talked about this before in previous videos, where they felt like they was in a competition with you, and so you was put into a competition that you didn't even know you was in with these people, because they want the spotlight or whatever, or because they have this type of mentality. And dang, man, that lawnmower is loud. I'm sorry, man. But hopefully y'all can still hear me. Like I was saying, man, it's always distractions when you got a good topic too. But anyway, we're not gonna let that stop the video. We're gonna let him make all that noise and ride that loud lawnmower and all that. I don't care. That's not gonna stop what I came to do. I came to bring this message today, and I'm going to deliver it. Now, what I was saying was, man, they thought what it was they wanted to be in the spotlight, and they thought you was taking the spotlight away from them or whatever. So they had this type of jealousy, envy, and hatred towards you, to where it blinded them from even seeing your greatness and how you could have helped them to become better, and how they could have helped and to help other people. You know what I mean? But they was blinded, they was too blinded and too jealous and too hateful of you. And so they came against you. And I'm reminded of also of this movie, man. And I'm gonna cut across here because somebody was walking behind me, and it's just a lot of people out here this morning and noise and everything like that, so excuse that. But I was reminded of this movie, right? Like, there was this movie that I saw when I was younger, when I was in, I think it was either middle school. Yeah, it must have been middle school, or maybe it was elementary. But it was about the lady Helen Keller or whatever, who was born, I think the movie was Miracle Worker or something like that. Anyway, where she was born deaf and mute, or blind and deaf, like a mute person, and she couldn't. And so anyway, this teacher lady came to help her, but she could not understand that the lady was there to help her. So she was fighting the lady the whole entire time. You know, and y'all know this movie if y'all know what I'm talking about, whoever's seen this movie. She was fighting the lady, and she was always like enraged. She couldn't never see that the lady was helping her until the very end of the movie, where the lady was doing the sign language all in her hand, and the lady would not give up on the girl. In other words, she wouldn't give up on her. And she kept trying to teach her and trying to teach her until finally she understood at the end of the movie, understood all the sign language finally, and got it, and it clicked in her mind, and the light bulb went off, and then she said the word water when the lady had her hand under the well. Well, you was kind of like that teacher, like you came to try to make all these deaf and blind people understand the truth, but they wanted to fight you rather than to try to hear you. You know, they wanted to fight you. And in my case, I know they attacked me. And anyway, but I just thought I would just throw that in there as like an example of how it was, to where they identified you as the problem. But the whole entire time you were the solution to the problem. You was trying to show them the solution to the problem. But see, the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, these people, they are so blind right now in the illusion to where it's just almost totally impossible to make them see, because they don't want to see. And it's like my man be saying in his video, Brian the spiritual warrior, don't save them because they don't want to be saved. Really, that's the way it is. It's like these people don't want to be saved, man. So you can't waste your time on these type of people. You can't. And quite frankly, right now at this point in my life, I'm done with most of these people. I'm just completely done with them. I'm going to do me, and I'm going to let them do them. And that's just the way it's going to be right now. I mean, that's the way it's going to be from now on. And but anyway, hey, thank y'all all for being with me again for another walk and talk today. And so that was the topic today, man. They identified you as the problem, but really you was the solution to their problem. You could have all benefited together for something great, but they chose to throw you away and to see you as the problem the whole entire time. But you was the solution the whole time. So that's the message for today, man. And I know I went real long on the video today, but anyway, I hope y'all all get this message. And until the next video, until the next walk and talk tomorrow, peace.